8 psychological signs she wants to sleep with you that most men miss. Studies show women's sexual desire is 80% psychological, meaning when she wants to sleep with you, it's her behavior that changes first, not her words. The way she pauses mid-sentence, the timing of her laughter, it all tells a story. But the final sign in this list, it's the one that gives away her deepest level of attraction without her realizing it. 1. Her voice lowers when you talk in private. Most men think women get more high-pitched when they're excited, but sexual interest actually does the opposite. When she's turned on, her parasympathetic nervous system activates, relaxing the vocal cords and dropping her tone. It's soft, slower, and her words carry a kind of velvety rhythm, especially when she's only speaking to you. That's her body unconsciously creating intimacy through sound. This change in voice is not random. It's her nervous system signaling comfort and trust. When a woman feels emotionally and physically safe around you, her voice naturally deepens as her guard drops and her authentic self surfaces. It's her subconscious way of inviting closeness without verbalizing it. A lowered voice creates a sense of privacy, even in a public space. It becomes your shared frequency, a quiet signal that her attention is focused solely on you. 2. Her touch lands, then lingers. A friendly touch is quick, a brief pat, a shoulder tap, nothing more. But when it's sexual, there's a pause. Her fingers stay, just a beat too long. She's not always aware she's doing it. Her brain releases oxytocin and dopamine, making that touch addictive. It's her way of saying, I like the electricity here, without ever breaking the surface of conversation. When a woman is attracted, her touch becomes intentional yet disguised behind small gestures like fixing your collar, brushing past you, or touching your arm during a laugh. She's feeling the chemistry, and her brain is subconsciously testing how your energy responds to hers. That extra second of touch is loaded with meaning because it's her body's way of creating a silent emotional link. 3. She breathes differently around you. If she suddenly takes shallower breaths, or you notice her chest rising faster when you're near, that's arousal physiology in motion. Her body's preparing for intimacy, increased blood flow, faster heart rate, but she'll disguise it as nervous laughter or adjusting her hair. Most men ignore this, but her breathing gives away everything her words won't. When attraction builds, her autonomic nervous system goes into a subtle state of excitement. Her breathing becomes erratic, not from fear but from anticipation. It's her body aligning itself with yours, mirroring your rhythm, creating a subconscious synchronization that deepens the sense of connection. It's her body whispering what her mind refuses to say, for she playfully breaks tension, then rebuilds it. Watch how she alternates between closeness and distance. She'll tease, look away, then look back with a smirk. This back and forth isn't indecision, it's instinct. She's testing whether the tension between you can hold steady without her having to force it. If it can, that's when her mind starts linking you with sexual dominance and safety. This is one of the most powerful female attraction mechanisms because she's subconsciously measuring your emotional control. When a man can remain calm, confident, and unshaken during this push and pull, her attraction multiplies. She's not just playing, she's studying. She wants to see if you can lead emotionally, if you can handle her energy without needing reassurance. That balance of comfort and tension is the foundation of psychological seduction. 5. She creates physical excuses for closeness. Maybe she sits next to you when there's plenty of space elsewhere, or leans in to show you something on her phone, even when she doesn't need to. Women rarely initiate directly. They engineer circumstances that make closeness feel accidental. Her body already knows what her conscious mind is still negotiating. These subtle maneuvers are her way of seeking proximity while maintaining plausible deniability. It's a dance between desire and decorum. She doesn't want to appear too forward, yet she wants to feel your energy up close. The human brain releases dopamine in anticipation of physical closeness, not just during it. That's why she keeps creating these moments, because the anticipation itself becomes intoxicating. 6. Her humor becomes sensual, not silly. When a woman's attraction deepens sexually, her jokes start to carry double meanings. She'll drop teasing comments about being bad trouble or not trusting herself around you. These aren't random. They're safe outlets for her to release sexual energy while gauging how you handle it. Respond well, and she'll escalate. React awkwardly, and she'll pull it back. Her humor becomes a mask for curiosity. She's exploring how you respond to flirtation, whether you meet it with confidence or nervousness. It's her way of testing chemistry without risking vulnerability. This playful, sensual humor acts like a secret language between you. It bridges emotional comfort with physical tension. 7. Her eyes flick down, then back up. This isn't the usual. She made eye contact advice. When she looks at you sexually, her gaze involuntarily scans from your lips to your neck to your shoulders before locking back onto your eyes. That's her brain assessing compatibility at a primal level. It's a silent psychological checklist of desire. When a woman's gaze does this, it's her subconscious, evaluating your masculinity, your scent, your dominance cues. The human brain processes attraction cues through micro-glances that last milliseconds. Her eyes are mapping you. Her biology is checking if you fit her instinctive image of a desirable partner, and she doesn't even realize she's doing it. That brief flick of her gaze is one of the most honest expressions of interest a woman can show. 8. She becomes quiet when the tension peaks. In a moment of real sexual chemistry, she won't talk. She'll freeze. Her pupils dilate. Her lips part slightly, and everything slows. That stillness is attraction at full volume. She's no longer processing with words. Her body has taken over. Most men ruin this moment by talking through it. The best move: hold the silence. Let her feel it. When she goes silent, it's not awkwardness, it's immersion. Her body has shifted into sensory focus, and every second of stillness becomes a shared emotional charge. The human mind remembers tension more deeply than words, so when you stay silent, you allow that electricity to anchor itself in her memory. That moment becomes replayed in her thoughts later. It becomes the spark that lingers long after you've parted. Every one of these signs is subtle, but none of them are accidental. Attraction in women begins as a psychological storm long before it ever becomes physical. It's chemistry, communication, and emotion all merging beneath the surface. The men who notice these signs don't chase. They listen with their eyes, respond with their calm, and let her desire grow naturally. Because when you understand the psychology behind female attraction, you stop guessing and start feeling her interest.